see your lips, the summer kisses, the sun. Welcome to the Tannat Show. I'm your host, Howard O'Brien. Welcome, crew that's here. I'm bringing in my autumn outfit, partly with the turkeys and stuff. I thought I was actually grabbing my leaf hat, but I didn't. I grabbed the wrong one that looks the same. You can't really tell the difference anyways. Fellow, okay, or a turkey. I am a turkey, believe me. Turkey should be Halloween. Huh? Turkey should be Halloween. I don't know what you mean by that. Turkey should be a Halloween. No, this isn't Halloween. It's the fall. It's harvest. The turkeys are coming into the vineyard. That's why. The turkeys are coming into the vineyard. And it only is a costume. That's right, Bob. Yeah, the turkeys are starting to come in to the vineyard, and you know that they're one of the biggest for the eating all the grapes. So we try to do all the preventative measures as we can. But anyways, welcome to the Tannat Show. I'm your host, Howard O'Brien. Hope everybody's doing good. Fall weather out there. Have live music with a new musician this coming Sunday. I've heard him, but I've never had him play at the winery before. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the weather's supposed to be spectacular. We will be over at Stribling's and the Revere's. If you come, you got to get earlier for the bakery. They close when the stuff sells out. So the earlier you go, the better off you are. I talked to Rob the other day. He eventually did get back to me. So anyways, that's kind of it, really. Harvest is in the beginning for us. We just did a little bit, not a lot. But really in the next couple of weeks, that will turn and we'll be working pretty aggressively. So that will be good. It's not good. Hopefully not too much damage. No, not too much damage. We're doing pretty good on that, actually. The mother-in-law duty and have our daughter. Yeah, I knew you did because you were at the winery this weekend. But no, they can get pretty aggressive when things get right. But we have a very expensive netting that we upgraded a couple years ago. So they really have a tougher time getting into that with the birds and stuff like that, even other animals too. So we don't get too much crop damage. We're pretty aggressive on what we do at all three of the sites. So other than that, that's about it really at the vineyards. We're not really, we're bottling a little bit. There's just a little lull right now. So we're taking advantage of it. And that's the benefit of having your own bottling line, which very few people have. It gives you the freedom to bottle when it's ready. And I like that the things move, actually. I didn't notice. That's like Luigi's ears when he used to run, or still did run. But anyways, that's kind of funny when I saw him moving. So I don't see the ears in the vineyard with the Mr. Turkey Man running around. So anyways, we're gonna for the story today. It was kind of funny. I had to drop some stuff off at the dumpster right around the corner, and thank God we have that because I don't know what we would do. But anyways, so I went and dropped some bottles off. I don't really know why I had some bottles that were left over the weekend. So I took them over to the dump, and they have recycling. You don't recycle bottles anymore out, at least in our area. Apparently it's too expensive, but they still have the the recycle bins that everybody still puts it in there, even though they ultimately don't recycle the glass. But I'm starting to throw. I didn't have much at all. I had half a case, 6, 7 bottles, and I put it in there. And I was talking to the attendant that works there. He hasn't seen me in a little while, so I put them in, and I started to dump it. And there was a bunch of Chateau O'Brien bottles empty. So that's a good thing. There was empty. I'm talking several cases of them, which is interesting. So I'm thinking, who in the area would be drinking my wine like that. So I really, there are several members nearby, but I'm not sure where they would take their bottles and the dumpster and what dumpster they use or not. But I have a pretty good idea who it is. But when I see them, I don't have their phone number. But when I see them, I'll mention it to them because I thought it may have been Striblings because we've been going over there for the apple wines, but we bring that stuff back ourselves. So I know it wasn't them. And I'm thinking, I just couldn't think of anybody else at the moment. And I asked the tenant that works there, and his name is Howard as well. And he says he really doesn't watch people when they throw their stuff away. I mean, sometimes when they're throwing stuff they shouldn't be, or they have a sticker now from the county because you can't use it. And if you're not in that area, you can't either. So that's when he takes a look at stuff, but not really what people are throwing away. So other than that, we're going to taste the Petit Verdot, the new one that I released last weekend. And some of you were there. I know the Rivieras were there. Why don't you give us your thoughts? In my signature Regal glass, it was a full bottle of wine, 2 years in a French oak barrel, as you know. Really nice. Really nice. A lot of cherry in this one. A lot of cherry. A lot more cherry. Still very, very dark, like a lot of tannins. Still very dark like the other one, the 19, really. Got to come and try it. You should, Greg. Love this. This should be the red grape of Virginia. It just loves this growing environment. Loves it. Okay, for the competition tonight, today I saw a number of turkeys. That's why I'm wearing my turkey hat, as I mentioned earlier. And it's not for Thanksgiving. So whoever guesses first, and there will be a 15 seconds time limit for this one, because I don't want to be here all night. 15 seconds. Whoever can guess the exact, well, if nobody gets it, the closest one. And then we'll get a bottle of Luigi's Luscious Red, Luigi would chase after the turkeys for me. But he is looking over at the turkeys in a different way. Hopefully he kicks them out. But anyways, how many turkeys, and they don't travel by themselves. They bring their family and friends usually. So I got there a little bit earlier today to check some things out. How many turkeys do you think I saw? Time's up. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Time is up. Actually, I don't think anybody guessed it at all. Let me see here. Okay. The first one that came in with it was Angry Todd. He got 9. I know Greg came in afterwards. So, Angry Todd, you are the winner. You win a bottle of Luigi's Luscious Red. And I haven't seen you in a while, so it'd be good to come and get it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you were the first one. Just wanted to make sure. Greg Lemons came in second. He got 9. Bob had 8, as we all can see. And I thought there was actually going to be there was 10 of them, but nobody guessed 10, which is weird. Did anybody guess 10? No. Did anybody guess 10? Nobody guessed 10. Wow. That's interesting. Because there was a baby one, but I didn't count that one. Because it really couldn't even reach the grapes, actually. So I didn't count that one. So Angry Todd, you are the official winner at Chateau O'Brien's Tannat show for tonight. So everybody have a great weekend, hopefully. And I'll see some of you hopefully this weekend and some of you sooner than that. Anyways, God bless and drink Tannat. I love this song by Frank Sinatra, Autumn Leaves. My father and mother used to listen to it, and my grandmother in New York. Everybody take care. Have a beautiful day and night and weekend.